What's good, YouTube? This is Duke the Porcupine, and today I'm bringing you the playoff battle against the Wenatchee Wobbuffets. Today I brought Florges, Goodra, Conkeldurr, Megapincer, Jolteon, and Fortress. My opponent brought Mamoswine, Manaphy, Rotom Heat, Tornadus, Victini, and Tentacruel. This is a playoff, so no more regular season. That's all done. That was 10 weeks and we're done. So, whoever wins this moves on, and whoever loses has to wait until next season for their next chance at the playoffs. Anyway, let's get right on into this. So jumping into this battle, I decide to lead with Conkeldurr since I predict that he's going to lead with Mamoswine. Get up some rocks that would really screw over Megapincer. It does 25% when he first comes in, then 50% after your Mega evolves. And Megapincer has been my biggest threat this season, so I'm assuming he wants to get rocks up quick. He ends up leading with Victini instead, so that is not a good matchup for me, so I decided to switch out, see if he's physical or special. Zen Headbutt shows me that he is physical. Get the speed drop. He's still faster than me. Gooey slows him down a little bit more. I just get some damage off, not expecting to do a whole lot. And he goes for a Zen Headbutt, takes me out. Crit, I mean, he most likely would have taken me out in the third one anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Bring in Fortress, because it seems like he is choiced of some sort. So I know he's not going to be able to do anything to Fortress. He would have definitely gone for a different move if he was not choiced, most likely. And so here I just decided to get some Stealth Rocks up to get some residual damage, and he brings in Rotom Heat. I don't really have much of a counter for this thing, so that kind of sucks. Bring in Florges as my special defensive wall. Takes that Will-O-Wisp. Kind of sucks, but is what it is. He decides to Volt Switch into Tentacruel, which is a pretty strong wall. I just decided to Wish here. Get some life back over time. I know he could probably maybe hit me kind of hard, so I just wanted to make sure that I was getting some life back over time other than just my leftovers. So I Wish here. Obviously, I don't want to stay in very much because he most likely has a poison type move, so I just actually go for the Protect to see what he's going to do. He decides to Rapid Spin the rocks away. Block that with the Protect, but I mean, what am I going to do now? So I get the Wish, heal back pretty much, dead turn pretty much. I decide to switch out, go into Jolteon here. He gets Rapid Spin off, gets rid of rocks. And at this point, I was thinking, okay, he only has Tentacruel to get rid of any entry hazards, right? And Fortress can stack up the entry hazards if you give him the chance. So I'm thinking he wants to save this Tentacruel since Jolteon can easily one-hit KO this thing with a Thunderbolt. Even probably get kind of close with a Volt Switch. And so I predict that he's going to switch into Mamoswine, thinking I'm going to Thunderbolt. Then he's immune to it, and if I'm choiced, well, I'm screwed. Well, if he thinks I'm choiced, I'm screwed and I have to switch out, and he has switch priority. If not, then what am I going to do? So I actually have HP Hidden Power Water on this bad boy, and I predict that on the switch. And look at that. Boom. Perfection. So I did Shadow Ball here just in case he decides to switch out into, I don't know. I don't really know why I did Shadow Ball. I was thinking he might switch and would do a little more damage to, say, Tentacruel or Manaphy, so I just wanted to get some extra damage off. I knew Shadow Ball would KO easily from that range, so I just went for this quote safe play. He goes to Victini. At this point, I'm thinking he's scarfed because Jolteon is as fast as Usain Bolt, and he brings this thing on it. And he knows I'm not choiced, or not scarfed, so he can bring this thing in safely and outspeed me. I can't really do a whole lot of damage to him either with Jolteon. I don't really have any moves from him. Thunderbolt will do more than the Hidden Power Water for him, but so I need to sack something off pretty much because Victini hits like a brick wall coming at you at 100 miles per hour. So I bring in Fortress just to sack him off, see what he's going to do. He goes for the V-Crate. Pretty much can kill anything on my team just about, and I live on Sturdy. He's going to take me out this next turn. His stats are down to 50%, so at this point I bring in Pincer, or Megapincer. I know I can definitely outspeed him, and pretty much something's going to die here. So I just go for the return, safe return. and that takes out Tentacruel. Easy one hit. Now it brings in Tornadoes. I was thinking he would go for maybe an Air Slash or Heat Wave or something like that. It's easily does a ton of damage to Mega Pinsir, and I wanted to obviously save Mega Pinsir for later. So I bring in Florges, and he predicts that with the Sludge Wave. Well played, well played. Was not expecting that prediction. So I just go for the Protect to see if he's going to switch up moves, predict another switch or something along those lines, and it was just pretty much a waste of time. So Florges goes down, sadly. It's a great prediction on his part. So I bring in Jolteon now. I'm assuming he might be either choiced or choice of some sort, or if he's not, Jolteon can take pretty much any hit from him and KO him easily in one hit. So I just go for the Thunderbolt. Sadly, it's resisted, so it only does 30%, 24 after leftovers. So I want to save Jolteon for later for Manaphy or Tornadus. So I bring in Conkeldurr, and he does Overheat, gets a crit, which does 51%, and he actually gets the -2, so he doesn't want to stay in for this anymore. So he Volt switches out. I just decided to go for the safe play and go for knockoff here. Get rid of anything's item. If it switches in Victini, it gets rid of the item. Manaphy gets rid of item. Pretty much just gets rid of any items, so that is a very good thing. Knocked off his lefties, and he scalds me. Gets the burn. I believe I am Guts, so this Drain Punch takes him out. Gets some life back. Still burned though, so that's taking a lot of life. Tornadus can easily outspeed me. Hit me with an Air Slash. Pretty much anything will kill Conkeldurr at this range, or at least bring him down to where Burn will. So I go for the Mach Punch, get some residual damage off. I mean, I know he probably, Regenerator, so it doesn't really matter that much, but in case he decides to stay in and sack it off. So he goes for Air Slash, takes Conkeldurr out. I bring in Jolteon. He goes for the Air Slash, does 26%. I go for Thunderbolt, easily takes him out. At this point, I'm realizing I'm in a lot of trouble. I don't have anything to take Rotom Heat out. Rotom Heat takes out Mega Pinsir very easily. Victini takes out Mega Pinsir pretty easily. Jolteon does not hit Victini hard enough to take him out. So at this point, I know it's pretty much over. He goes for V-Create, gets the minuses, takes out Jolteon. I bring in Mega Pinsir. I hit him with the return, take him out. He pretty much knows that Rotom Heat just walls the living hell out of me. Look at that. That's 31%. Overheat takes me out in one hit, and that's the end of the game. So, losing in the playoffs. First time we have been in the playoffs since season 1. So, very good game. Lots of predictions. Very good plays on both sides, both of our parts. The Mammoth was a very good prediction on my part, and the Florges was a very good prediction on his part. So, it was a very good game. Wasn't very hacksy. I mean, nothing that drastically changed the outcome of the game. It wouldn't have had any effect. So that was a good first battle in the playoffs in a long time. So anyway, I'll have to bounce back next season. Hopefully I can win the first game of the season next year, bounce back and cruise through the league and get back to them playoffs. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.